Okay, so we have another problem, students and examination. In this, we have three tables, students, subjects, and examination. The student table has two columns, student ID and student name, and the subjects table has subject name, and the examination table has two columns, student ID and subject name. Okay, so write a solution to find the number of times each student has attended each exam. Return the result by table ordered by student ID and subject name. Okay, so here is the students table and here is the subjects table, and here is the examination table, the examination in which the subject each student has given the exam. So we have the output, student name, subject, attended exam. Okay, so we have student ID, student name, and subject name. So each student has given the three subject exams. So Alice has given maths, physics, and programming. Bob has given maths, physics, and programming. So first of all, we need to make a table which is a product of these two tables. So we can use cross join here. So select S dot star comma SU dot star from subjects S cross join. Oh, it is students S. Students S cross join subjects S. So let's run this one to see what we are getting now. Okay, so the alias is wrong. It is SU. Yeah. So now we have all the required columns: student ID, subject name, subject student name, and subject name. Alice, Bob. Okay. So now what we need to do is that after that we need to join the examination table also. So what we can do is now left join uh, examinations E on uh, on the student ID S dot student ID is equals to E dot student ID. That's E dot star. So let us see what we are getting now. Okay. So as you can see, the table name is wrong. Let's see if it works now. Okay. So we have this table, student ID, subject name, student ID, subject name. So these are repeating now. What we can do is we can join this on S dot student ID. We can do one more thing. Instead of joining these tables, we can simply create a master table from these two. That is, and give it a name. With CTE as select CTE to as select. I think we don't need CTE2. We can proceed forward with uh, select CTE dot star comma E dot star from CTE left join examination E on CTE dot student ID is equals to E dot student ID. Okay, we can see that the student ID and student name and subject name are the three columns here, and we can join them on student ID and student name. So let's see if it's working now. Okay, as you can see, the columns are repeating. So we can do one more thing. We can join them on multiple columns. So on and CTE dot subject name is equals to E dot subject name and CTE dot student name is equals to E dot student name. I hope it won't repeat now because we have joined all the common columns here. Okay, so we don't have the student name here, so we don't need to connect the student name column. We can do it fine using the student ID and subject name. Okay, so as you can see, we have created these columns, the student name and all these things, but we can see here that the columns are repeating. So what we can do here, we can simply count the columns. It will tell us the number of times each student has given the examination. Okay, so we can select all the columns from the CTE table, and we can simply count E dot. Which column are we counting on? We are counting on the student ID because we want to know how many times student ID is coming. Okay, so we will select CTE dot star count E dot student ID as attended exam from CTE left join on group by student ID, student name and subject name. Okay, so we can do CTE dot student ID comma CTE dot student name comma CTE dot subject name. So the name is correct, so let's try this one. The answer is coming wrong because the output must be in the what is the order? The table ordered by student ID and subject name. So we can change the order of the table by order by clause by student ID CTE dot student ID comma CTE dot subject name. Okay, Okay, so what is the okay, the column name is incorrect. It is attended exams. Okay, so by far everything is correct. Let's give it a try and submit the question. I hope it gets submitted. So yeah, it is submitted. So as you can see here, we have applied the concept of CTE, cross join and left join. We have used cross join to create a combination of all the subjects with the student names, because each student must have given all the examinations from the subjects table, and after that creating that table, we have created a left join table, using which we get to know that how many times each student has given an exam for each subject. Okay, after that we have simply created a CTE table and use the CTE to group the data by student ID, student name, and subject name. And after that, we have ordered the data by student ID and subject name. By this, we are getting this answer.